Do you want to go live or what?
We are live, round three. Welcome from the sidelines with Coach Shayain and honorary guest. Also been sucked into doing this the past three times. I feel like it should just be like our podcast now. Bauman, my brother, who now you know because you've listened to all three of our From the
Maybe you
Sidelines.
haven't. Maybe you
And
haven't.
maybe you haven't. Well, welcome. If you're brand new, welcome. Today I wanted to try something different because we're still learning all things live and the app and this whole space. So I figured, why don't we have a little bit of structure instead of going rogue and just chit chatting sports that we love to talk about? And let me pull this up. All right. So, the hot topics or things that we are going to discuss today will obviously be the Australian Open finals. Must. Grammys, that's your part of the world, the entertainment space. So, would love to hear your thoughts and things. I saw a few things show up on my IG about the Grammys. So excited about that. A quick highlight from women's soccer, aka football. Winter Olympics, folks. Winter Olympics. It's starting. It's happening. A quick update on the LPGA Tour, and then a new one for the tennis people out there, Davis Cup. If they haven't heard about it, we'll chit chat a little bit about the Davis Cup as it's happening locally in Vancouver. So that is what our show will consist of. So why don't we start with Grammys?
Oh, I thought you were going to say let's start with the Oz Open because that's what we've been talking about. So,
No, I'm
you
throwing
want to
you
start
for
with
a
the
loop.
Grammys? You want to start with the
Yeah.
entertainment?
Let's do entertainment because then when I get into sports, then I just get into sports and I can't shut up about
Good
sports.
point. Good point.
So
Okay, I have a little list of highlights that basically I want to run through. So
let's do
essentially,
it.
the biggest news I would say is Bad Bunny won. He made history for winning the first all Spanish album, and he won the Grammy for Album of the Year.
Cool. Good for
So
him. Hard
yeah.
work.
Also, I don't know if this matters, but he also was the first man I think ever to wear Schiaparelli, which is a very popular brand. All the gals are loving it, and I think it's the first time they've put it on a guy. So it's very cool. If you see his suit from the back, there's like this little
I
zip.
saw I saw the like detail, but what's up with the Schiaparelli person? Why is it only
Oh,
he's only
it's just
women stuff?
it's Scapar Daniel is the lead designer. He's American. He's very talented. Scaparelli makes beautiful, almost art-like pieces. They
I know,
almost
but
look.
I'm saying he's only done women's clothing before.
That's
What's
right.
like the big
Yes, yes, yes.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
The first
fun.
time. Yeah, yeah.
We love a
Um,
little fun moment. I have a Grammys thing that I saw on my feed because I don't really get a lot of entertainment
no, you
or
don't. You don't.
I
No.
only get sports on my feed. But
Yep.
I did see that Kendrick Lamar finally beat out Jay-Z for the most Grammys ever won by a rapper.
That was my
So, do
second
you know
fact.
the number?
Second fact. Yeah, so he got 5 wins. Um
Okay. But no, don't
last
look at your notes. Do you know what they were tied at? What number were Jay-Z and
oh
Kendrick Lamar tied at for the most Grammys ever won?
22.
Oh, pretty close actually. 25.
Okay.
And so
Oh,
he won his 26th, which surpasses Jay-Z. So
so
that's
wait,
my
he
fun
won
fact for
he
the day.
won 5 last night. So he
So
was
maybe
he
he must have gone up then.
okay,
But
right, okay.
the last time my feed showed me,
Mhm.
it said that he surpassed Jay-Z, and the number to surpass Jay-Z was because they were tied is
Right.
26.
Okay, okay.
So
Got it.
that was my
Um
fun fact for the Grammys. What else did you have?
there's a lot of the artists including Billie Eilish. I
Yeah.
always botch her last name.
Whatever. Yeah,
She
we I know.
always wins. She won Song of the Year for Wildflower, a great song. She went up with her brother, who she writes most of the music with. They
That's
also
fun.
a lot of artists were also a lot of vocally "fu" to Ice.
I did see that. How do
There's
you
a
feel
lot
about
of
that?
that, as there should be. And so she's always really vocal. She's great. She speaks up. She's not scared to use her platform like most artists are, because then they're scared they're going to eliminate a huge audience if they speak up politically. Trevor Noah hosted. He had some fun digs versus Nicki Minaj. Now she's been tweeting because what else would she be doing? Um,
Wait, so, oh, what is she saying? Like just like banter?
she was going off about something related to not Epstein files, but she is alluding to Jay Z. She posted a picture of him up there, Epstein files, all sorts of interesting stuff. I read somewhere online. I'm not 100% sure that Beyonce's lost quite a few Instagram followers. I think
Followers?
10 million after this stuff has kind of
Why?
been popping up that Jay Z might be involved in the
Oh, part of
Epstein.
it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's all very intertwined and messy. And Nikki is, yeah, she can't be there. She's not there, so she feels like most of Hollywood's probably against her. And so she is just
Well,
tweeting.
she's in the whole Trump thing. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Cher, I want to talk about Cher. She had a bit of a flub. She couldn't really figure out how to how to read who won, and then she said the
Composure?
wrong name. It was Kendrick. She thought it was going to show up on the screen, so that's kind of been online, which is kind of
Oh,
funny.
I haven't seen that.
She
I
also
have this
received a
little thing that
lifetime.
showed up.
She also
Huh?
received a lifetime achievement award,
Well,
and
as she
Pharrell
should.
also was presented with Dr. Dre's Global Impact Award.
Oh, Pharrell was nice. What's up with him and two other guys wearing the same suit? Did you see that, the Louis Vuitton suit?
Yes, the pink looks nice, the blush,
Well,
but
I know, but like, why were they
I
triplets? We don't
I
know.
don't know.
Just
I can't remember if they're.
figure the
I don't know if
weirdo.
it's the Neptunes. Probably not, where the group he was a part of. But no, I don't know. I
Um,
did not look that up.
I got this
Also,
is my little fun fact. Did you see
mhm,
what's on the screen? Can you see that?
no, because I'm reading all my little things off.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
most Grammys nominated. Oh
Did
yeah,
you know this? This was kind of cool. I mean, look at Beyonce. Crazy talk.
but I don't know if you know this. She had never won Album of the Year
I
until
didn't
Cowboy
know that.
Car. Yeah, so she was just getting all the awards, but not the main one. Adele
Yeah.
would always beat her out.
But I love it. It's like all men, and it's her obviously leading the way. I'm gonna do a hard and fast pivot only because I see Kanye here.
Oh,
So I saw on all the things that he was in Mexico and did a concert, and like North came out and stuff. What are your thoughts on Kanye West?
Shy, that's like
Controversial?
so. Well, yeah, it's like, yeah. I mean, listen,
Do you still listen to his music, or do you
listen,
bop to his stuff?
I've started teaching spin again, and I'm not playing any of his music. I want to play
You're
some of his
not.
music, some of his best music. No, we've been told we can't really play his music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. We don't want to
Are
like.
you I think the better question is, are you judging people if they go to his concert, listen to his music, and or like any post that he's in?
People are still listening to Michael Jackson and
Right.
watching his show on Broadway, and it's very successful, et cetera, et cetera. So people can do whatever they want. He's clearly got mental health stuff, and so I'm just not gonna participate in that. It's like I'm not really playing Nicki Minaj. Like you are against the people that basically are your biggest fans, including the LGBT community, which I'm a part of. And so then if you're gonna go against us, then I don't need to participate in trying to support you and making you richer and more relevant. So yeah,
That's fair.
if that
Can
makes
you
sense.
still see my screen?
Yeah, he also, I guess, went for boxers, which really is like, why bother putting on a lot of clothes when you can just be in some silk jammies? So, like, sure.
I feel like, but is this like, is he sponsored by them, this company? Is it his company?
No, I
What's
don't
up
think
with the
he
clothes?
cares with that stuff. I think he's just like doing his own stuff. So it's like, because also the Grammys
I
is
thought
about.
the Skylar thing was his brand.
I don't know. I don't think
Skylark.
so.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't even know how to say it.
Really,
Skylark.
let me look it up.
Yeah, if you go on his profile, which I was doing some
Skyler
digging. Well,
underwear.
here we go. Little Beebs. Sorry, here we go. At Skylark. That's probably why. It's like his brand, or I don't really know what it is. Also,
Oh
did
yeah, you're right.
everybody
You're right. You're right.
but also did everybody know that he had a nose ring besides me? Because I was shook yesterday.
Does he have a nose ring?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the photo that I had, because obviously I've
I don't think
saved things,
anyone's looking at his nose ring. He's in his underwear, Shy. Like it's not
I
like
was looking at his nose ring because I just couldn't
I'm
get
just.
over the fact how, like, I think they get closer.
No, I didn't know
I
you.
mean, it's a big one.
Oh, great.
So I
Good
just
for
let
him.
you know, was I the
Mhm.
last person to know that he has a nose ring? I guess not.
I still didn't know until right now, but yeah, he's in satin silk boxers, so
Sun
that's
silk
nice.
underwear.
Beautiful. What else did I have from my little sheet on
The
that?
Grammys.
The Grammys. Yeah, it says Bieber performed in his underwear.
I
And
had Trevor Noah as well. I had Kendrick
yeah,
Lamar and I had
yeah,
Bad Bunny. So
yeah.
hey, listen, I'm not too off of all
No,
the relevant
you're on
things.
it. And then Bad Bunny, also great timing. He is performing at the Super Bowl on Sunday. Exciting.
Which we will do a special Super Bowl episode on Monday OVS
Who will
because
we?
we are Monday at 10 a.m. people now
Oh,
on the
well,
live.
okay.
And we have a special guest coming,
Okay.
which is a dear friend of mine, Kristen. She works for US Soccer.
Mhm.
She's from Miami, Latina. And so and a big Arsenal fan, and we went to grad school together. So we have like all things sports that we just like love to talk about. But she comes in with like, I feel like the Latina flair. I want to hear her thoughts about like the Bad Bunny concert. She's a big American football girl. I'm not, so her take on that would be like really fun in terms of are you going for do you even know who's playing in the Super Bowl?
I love that you call it the Bad Bunny concert. That's what I'm kind of
I mean,
giggling
it's
at
not, it's a
because
halftime
it's
show,
that's
but it's going to be his
yeah,
concert.
sure. I mean,
Let's
as
be
far as
honest.
I'm concerned, Sunday is the Bad Bunny concert. So
Yeah, duh.
uh,
I mean, that's what I'll be watching and the commercials.
I know it's
You think you know who's in
Seattle.
the Super
I
Bowl?
know it's Seattle because they're close to us. So I know it's Seattle, but I actually don't know who else they play against.
You know, I didn't either. Then it just hit me right now. The
Who?
Patriots. You remember the team that Tom Brady
Oh
used to play
yeah.
for? And they
Okay.
won
Okay.
tons
Okay.
of.
Okay.
So this is
That's why Kendall did a little bit on Fallon and she called Tom Brady to ask who he thinks is going to win. Okay, that makes sense.
right. And also it's Tom Brady. It's
So I
like
guess
calling Michael Jordan. I think it's like,
Taylor Swift will not be attending the Super Bowl this year because her fiance
her
is
boyfriend didn't make
not.
it. Yeah. Her
Right.
fiance, my bad.
Mhm,
Ooh,
mhm,
Swifties want to attack me.
mhm, mhm.
Um, but yeah, so that so it's
I don't think the Swifties are listening to this, but yes.
you never know. There could be a Swifty who listens at some
Listen,
point. Aren't you a Swifty?
I'm not a Swiftie. I don't know who the names of her cats or anything, but I
Oh,
do listen to her music.
okay, interesting. I thought I would say that you are because you know her songs quite well. You like
Yeah,
Taylor
no,
Swift.
but
You wouldn't
people
consider
really
yourself a
know her
Swifty?
music. Like people
Yeah, but
know
you don't.
all her album. Like I guess there's levels of it. I know a lot of her music, and I like
Okay,
her
you
music.
don't be a diehard, know her whole life and her like a social
But
like security number.
I think
But
that's what Swifties are.
no, you don't have to be like that insane. You could be a Swifty, which you're a Beyonce fan. I would say that.
Yeah, but
So
yeah,
you're a Taylor fan.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I like all the pop
There you
girls.
go. I'm calling you
Gaga,
a Swifty.
everyone. Okay, so that is
That
Grammys.
is our Grammys
Never
update,
recap.
folks. That
Yeah,
is our entertainment highlight
yeah.
for the show. Moving swiftly onto the Australian Open.
God. Okay, okay, sure.
Australian Open, here we go. So let's talk women's finals first.
Okay.
If I say silent assassin, who am I talking about?
Rebecca. How do you say it?
Rebecca, now maybe?
No, not Rebecca. Rebecca.
Okay, well,
God, we struggle with it. We heard it 700 times in the finals. But anyway, all I want to say is I called it.
you did call it.
Called it. I
I
said,
and I admitted it. I admitted it that you called it.
yeah.
And that's that. We're
She
moving
was
past that.
incredible. She was incredible. I mean, I'm obsessed with the fact that she was down in the third set 3-0 and came back to win that. It was all looking in Sabalenka's favor. It was the momentum, the commentator, like everyone. It was all, and she's just also. I love that once Rabikina. She
Fun. Just say Rebecca now. That's her name. Okay, we're moving
that,
past it. It's
I just love that one. I just
RYBAKA.
love that. I love that when she wins a major, she just is so calm and chill. She just kind of
Just like
claps like she won the first round. She did that with Wimbledon, and she just kind of goes and does a little wave, and that is the end. She's just so simple
the
and lovely.
silent assassin. Do you like that name
Kind of
for her?
refreshing. It's her job. She like goes, she plays, she leaves. There's
But do you like
no.
that name for her? The silent assassin.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think absolutely is.
Because when I was watching her,
Yeah, she's powerful
no
and she's so
emotion,
quiet.
no nothing, polar opposite of Sabalenka in every way in terms of clothing color choice, which I want to talk about. She wore hardly any jewelry. She, like, so it's like, and no noise out of her. So it's like watching two tennis players, I would say pretty like same length and height, maybe
They
Rebecca
are. Yeah, they
looks
are.
a
She's
little bit
just a
taller
little taller.
actually.
Yeah, she's a bit taller.
Yeah. But Sabalenka, it looks strong. Like, she's hitting. But Rebecca now comes out of nowhere.
Mm.
And the whole time I was watching her play, I was like, wow, the silent assassin. She's just quietly doing the job. And then in the third set, being down 3-love and somehow in your brain telling yourself, I will be the number one player in the world. She's intimidating, she's scary, has so much emotion, but I'm just gonna ding 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 one by one, just like make it happen. That's impressive. And
It's
she's young.
incredible. It's incredible.
It's
She's
impressive.
very impressive.
Only thing that I want to know, and this could be controversial, but like whatever. Because she's so quiet and silent and unassuming,
Hmm,
in terms of the growth for tennis, not tennis fans, which you are one of, like you would be considered tennis fan. If
sure.
you're not a tennis fan, um, would you think that people would want to watch, like if she's in the finals and say another a girl who's like quite quiet that nobody really knows on? Do you
Not a
think
big
that
personality. You're basically wondering if the
it's like if it was Coco and Sabalenka, would there be a lot more viewers and a lot more TV watch
probably
and a lot more
probably
tennis and
yeah.
highlights and exposure, as opposed to everyone's like, who is this girl?
Yeah, probably also because if you think about it, Coco and Sabalenka also have huge brands that sponsor them. So I think they just have like a bigger audience. They're bigger personalities. They're
The
also like,
personality, I think,
well,
is
they're
a
also
is
like they are top rated. I mean, they are the world's best players. Coco's number three, I think, right now. So yeah, but they are bigger personalities. People know of them more. Someone like Rebecca, botched again.
Rebecca. No?
Rebecca, sure. Yeah, I remember watching it with we watched it with my mom, with our mom, and she was like, "I don't even know who this is," and I'm like, "Yeah,
That's my whole
people
point.
just
Yeah,
she's
we
just
don't know, but she
yeah,
won Wimbledon. She
yes,
beat Ons. Remember the big upset that nobody wanted? Can
I
you
do
imagine
remember.
playing in a stadium where every single person has no idea, not every single person, but 90% of people have no idea who you are. They don't want you to win. They're cheering like
Or
loudly
the
for
other
the
person.
opponent. And again, silent assassin comes and just tick, 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 tick,
Yeah, she's
wins
amazing. She's
Wimbledon.
amazing.
I didn't really know who she was, and I'm not gonna lie, until like I told you, she won in Riyadh, the WTA
Yeah.
finals, like the end of the year, the top 8 women and men play.
Hmm.
Um, and she won that, and that's when I was like, wait, who is this girl that's about to win 4 point something million dollars? And she beat Sabalenka and the top 8. She kind of made a name for herself
Oh,
then.
right.
So think
Okay.
about it. She beat, yes, top 8. You play. It's like you're out. You lose. You're out. That's, I don't know. They might have a bracket actually.
Mm.
I think they have a bracket. And anyways, that's how I knew who she was. So when she came in, then it was like on my radar. But
It's
yeah, so I
interesting too
think,
because even her outfit is so muted. Like it's all just very chill.
let's talk
She's
about the
tall.
outfit. Let's
She's tall. She's beautiful, but like she's just so like
Okay, so I have a
demure.
segment that I want to do with you called the good, the bad, the ugly. And
Um,
so because you're already talking outfits, so I'm going to now ask you from the 4. So Djokovic, Carlos, Sabalenka,
mm,
and we're just gonna call her Rebecca.
mhm,
Rebecca.
mhm, mhm.
Who had the good, the bad, the ugly in terms of outfit?
I liked Carlos's if I had to pick over Djokovic, and I liked Sabalenka's over Rebecca's.
No, from the 4, you have to give me one a
One
good,
good. I
a
like.
bad, and an ugly.
Oh my god.
It's
Um,
fun.
Ugly feels aggressive.
Okay,
I would
so
say the good was. I like Sabalenka's outfit a lot. I just didn't love her jewelry, so I would say outfit good, jewelry ugly. So
damn.
there's that plot twist for you.
You
Uh,
just told me the ugly is harsh, and then bam, he hits you with the
yeah,
ugly.
yeah,
I
jewelry.
like the necklace, like I told you. I think the earrings were maybe too much for the outfit, but
It's not
that's
even
okay.
too much. It just looked cheap and ugly. There, I said it. Um, I even looked
Damn.
up the jewelry brand in New York. They make beautiful pieces. I just like I got her messaging. It was like the blue from the ocean, which she loves. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, no, thank you. Um, Carlos's was good as well. I think Djokovic's was fine. I think, yeah, unfortunately, Rebecca's would be probably not ugly. It's just so muted and blah. I mean, she's tall and beautiful. I just think it could have been more exciting. There were some good looks. I also told you I didn't mind the Adidas orange. I didn't love it. It seemed pretty fine on everyone. There was nothing else but it just being orange.
In your face.
Yeah.
One of the things I want to call out was, our new friend Lerner, that we're
Mm.
like the world's kind of obsessed with.
Yeah, he's
Remember, you called out the fact that his hat and was it his socks or
yes.
his wristband or something
Yeah.
didn't
So he wore Adidas and his orange
it was a
hat
hat
and his like wrist things were the same orange, but then his shoes and
or
his
like a
socks
completely
were a
different.
neon. Like the oranges didn't match. They literally did
Yeah,
not
that
match.
would be the ugly.
That was bad. Like, why you
It's
gotta
really
do
it's
that?
the
Why
ugly.
you gotta do that?
Yeah.
That was not
I don't
good. That
know
was
what happens with brands and people's eyes, and they're just like, "Oh, that's
how did
fine."
they not how
I don't
did they
know.
not get the right
It's a miss.
orange? Like
It's
on
an
everyone
Adidas
else they
miss.
had the right orange. They just like couldn't figure out the orange on him. It
Yeah.
was not. It was
Well, I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt because I was gonna tell you later about the women's team, but remember telling you I really like this color, and this
yeah,
is
the
what
maroon.
Wilson had.
Yeah.
So,
Also
anyways,
remember Sinner's puke color. That was definitely
that's
not
ugly.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we're moving past the clothing because we did the clothing the last time. We spoke about the women. You're happy? We're okay, we're
yeah,
moving
I got
forward.
it right.
You did get it right. Now let's talk about the men.
Great. Great
Just
match.
hit me with your thoughts. Because
Djokovic.
you didn't know who the winner was. You were
Yeah.
off of IG all day
Yes.
yesterday,
Yep. I didn't
and
want to
you
know.
came to watch the recording to
Yes.
I actually love that you did that.
Yeah.
I stayed awake like an idiot. So I was in Vancouver. It started at 12:30 in the morning, and it didn't end until like 3:30 or 4 in the morning. I was awake. I watched the whole thing go down. I was sitting because I'm sidelined.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
so I'm at our family home, and so it was just me and Ma. We
You're not
watched
moving
it
anywhere fast. Although since last weekend you've been moving a bit faster. So
off the
congratulations
stairs,
there.
right? I'm doing better
Wobbling
on
a
the
little bit
stairs.
quicker. Yeah. Yeah. She's moving
Yeah.
along. Watch out.
I guess my arms and strength is getting stronger. Anyway, so we stayed awake like absolute idiots. So my first question that I went back to the last thing that I said to you was,
Mm.
for example, if it was Zverev, just because like whatever, do
Hmm.
you think if it was like him and Sinner or Zverev and like somebody else, like Medvedev,
Last
do
year
you
was him. He was in the finals.
who cares? But just listen to my question.
Okay.
Do you think more people would stay awake like crazy people like
No.
me and
No.
around the world to watch that
No.
than to watch anything Carlos or anything Sinner?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this one was
Anything Djokovic
specifically
too.
this one was specifically exciting because it was the GOAT and he's trying to get his 25th possibly that he's been tried feels like he's really been trying in it. And then I didn't realize the fact of Carlos, he would be the youngest if he won to have all four. I didn't know that was kind of like those were the two stats kind of going up against each other. So yeah, it was also just exciting in that regard. And yeah, no, again, it's personality, it's big names. Zverev is an incredible player. The match with him and Carlos was insane. But yeah, I just don't think he has the power to pull the audience the same way these guys do. And who else
Okay,
would I say? Like
I
it's just
have
about like watching fun personalities, right? Like Sheldon,
yeah.
people like
So
watching.
I think that's really important to tennis, and I think that that goes back to my original question about when Coco had smashed the racket,
Hmm,
and it says to stop sharing. You can still see my screen.
I can still see you.
Oh, you can still see me.
Mhm.
Um, and Coco smashing the racket and what's good for TV and BTS and all of that. So I think like that is it's interesting because tennis, all the tennis majors and ATP and WT and all of them, of course, they want to grow the game. They still want people to engage because sponsorship dollars are associated to all of these things.
Mhm.
Um, so I think it's quite interesting that it's like even someone like myself who's a fan, I wouldn't stay awake if Zverev or any. Really, if Carlos, Sinner, and Djokovic are not in the finals, I'll just watch a recording and or the
Sure.
highlights the next day, and I'm not grinding through the middle of the night to watch
Mhm.
this. But this, I could not. I was also there for the 5 hours plus Djokovic. No, sorry, Carlos and
Zverev?
no, Carlos Sinner French Open. They were 5 hours
Oh my God,
talking where
yes.
Sinner had three times to win it, three chances to win it.
Crazy.
I also sat on that couch for 5 hours watching that. To think that you can sit on a couch for 5.5 hours watching a sport is so insane to me when you think about the number. But when you're there, you can't leave. So, on that point, I have some did you know questions for you.
Well, wait, did we even decide what we thought of their match? Like, basically, point form, it was incredible. There were no
Incredible.
tiebreakers, but those rallies that they had were just phenomenal. It was so fun
Djokovic came out laser
to watch.
and
Yeah.
he said, "Watch me. My 38-year-old body will give you one insane set and I will demolish you in 3.5
No, but he
seconds."
still had
No, no, he
incredible
did, but
shot
I'm just saying, like,
point.
to demolish him
Yeah, he
in
did. He did.
3.5
He did. He
seconds,
did. He
he
did.
came out, and Carlos, as a young person, had to have the bandwidth and capacity to change strategy, change narrative in his mind, change everything. How that is what I think that everyone's so impressed with. Even Novak is so impressed that not only did I crush you in the first, but you had to find that thing within yourself to be like, right, I have to
Mhm,
change something fast. I have to see what the opponent's giving me today. And I need to change that ASAP,
mhm,
or it's going to be a quick in and out, and I'm going to lose.
mhm.
That's what
Agreed.
makes him great already at such a young age. Again, to have that pressure, to not have your coach that you've had since childhood, everyone doubting you that could you win Australian Open? Can you be the youngest? I mean, the level and the numbers of just things and that were like on his shoulders and the stress, I'm sure. So, a little part of me, like, if I ever get the chance ever to interview them or to chat with them, because I'm going to put it out in the universe, things that I want to know about is like, what's your bedtime routine the night before a match like that? Like, are
Mm,
you taking anything to help yourself have sleep? What are you doing like during the day? What are you eating before the matches? Like, I want to know as a crazy psycho sports person that more than, yeah, the performance is great to watch.
yeah.
I want to be like real BTS to like understand
Didn't we
all of
see some of
that.
it on that show, the tennis, like the Netflix show, Breakpoint? Didn't we kind of see
So
them
what they
living
were
out of
eating.
hotel rooms? They were ordering room service. They were like, it just
Not
varied.
really.
Not that exact
It could be
example.
for it could be for TV too,
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
But like for that
Quick
specific
question.
match, for that specific day when
Sure, sure.
you have all
Big
these
match.
history breaking things, I want to know what Novak's doing, and I
Yeah,
also want to know what Carlos is doing. I want to know what the team's doing. I want to
yeah.
know. I just want to be, as they would say, a little fly on the wall, and I want to understand what that looks like for both camps, for both people, for both athletes. I see that we have four people
Oh,
that
someone
have
said
like
R&R said hi, coach. So you clearly know this person.
hey, hey R&R. I don't know
Reveal
who
yourself.
R&R is, but hey.
Shai,
Um,
we need to super quickly talk about Carlos's tattoos. He's now clearly going to get one Australia. I need to know, do you think it's the same tattoo person that has designed all three and
I
done
think
them?
it is. I think he said
It
his
looks
friend
similar.
Grago or something is gonna do, and it's gonna be a
Oh.
kangaroo.
Okay, it
But
makes sense that his friend is doing it because Carlos, we love you, but these tattoos are horrific. Like they are so
damn, is that part of the
ugly.
good, the bad, the ugly?
It's so ugly. They're all ugly. They're just like, why?
Can
Why
we
not go?
show
Like, there's
people
so many
Carlos
talented people
tattoo artist?
that are incredible, and it's like that's what he did. He got ugly tattoos, and now he's gonna add a fourth one.
I
Man,
just need people to see his tattoos. If I go into images, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know what one of these was. I need to share
the
my screen.
strawberry, right? You were like,
I
what
didn't
is
want to give it away. I wanted people to guess,
my
but here
God?
we
Well,
are.
you can tell the Eiffel Tower, and you can tell the Statue of
But it
Liberty,
looks
but
like
like, what
this.
the hell?
It took me to Facebook.
They're so
But
bad.
like, can you see this?
No.
Dang, you can't see my screen? Oh,
I can
sorry.
see it. You need to
You're
move it.
here? No, no,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Can
You
you
need
see?
to click and try and make it a
I
bit.
did, but oh, it doesn't let you show me. 1 second.
Mm,
I
mm,
need
mm, mm.
to. I did click it, but it's taking me
Yeah,
somewhere else.
yeah. Oh, we can see the Eiffel Tower a bit more. Yeah, when you scroll.
Hold
Mm.
on. I want to show you. If I click this, it
Oh,
doesn't
I
show
can
you.
see it. Yeah, it looks like a. It looks just. Where is it on his foot?
I guess, yeah. He said he's gonna have another one on his foot. The strawberries just
Oh,
it needs another update, or I don't know what
it
it
needs to
needs, but
be
it needs
erased
love.
and it needs a redo.
Yeah. Also,
And
this is so long, but that's okay.
it was
Um,
sticking out of his sock when I was watching it.
yeah, it's always sticking out of the.
Ah,
It's always is. It's just like
that's
a weird.
horrid.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Carlos tattoos. We're gonna give him a 0 for that.
I bet you the kangaroo is going to be horrific too.
Okay. Wait. It is gonna be, but can you see this screen? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
No. I need to remove, and
Mm-hmm.
I need to
Why don't you
add.
remove me out of the thing and
No,
then
no, that doesn't. No, because everyone, the last episode, I'm so sorry. I did not know if I share screen only with the item that unfortunately we get cut out from our sound. So if you tuned in last week, I'm so sorry because
audio
we were
goes in certain parts
we
because
were
it's like,
chit chatting, but
yeah,
you can't hear us. Here
yeah,
it is. Can you see that?
yes.
This strawberry is so insane.
What is
It
it?
needs a full redone because you can't do Wimbledon like that. That's just not okay.
But they're all
This is
bad.
way too long, but whatever. I didn't even realize he had half and half happening here. And a
Also, I
kangaroo.
love
This
whoever
is so
R&R
good.
is because R&R is like, first of all, didn't know that you liked tennis, and then and then they're like, I agree about the tattoos. Enough already. I hope after
Yeah.
this one it's the end because like, don't you got all four.
Well, you know what? He'll just write the dates. I think that's what you should just end up doing underneath or above it or whatever. It's
Even
a
the
bit, it's a
font
bit
of the
crazy.
dates is bad. I mean, it's all bad. We need to move on. We could talk
We
about
need
this.
to move
Move on.
past the tattoos. We're moving past because I have a few questions for you that I wanted to
I
do a little.
derailed it. The tattoos were not even the topic to discuss
No,
today.
it is a topic of mine, but that was
Oh,
under the good, the bad, the ugly. So
okay,
I
okay,
have. Well, let's just stick with the good, the bad, the
okay.
ugly now because I have one more for you. So the outfits, which we already did. Carlos tattoos is which one is the good one for you out of
Maybe
all
the
three?
Statue of Liberty,
Okay, the bad.
the strawberry that you don't even know what it
No, no,
is.
there's an ugly. So who are you giving the ugly
Oh
to?
yeah, okay. The bad is the Eiffel Tower. The ugly is the strawberry. I think the
I agree with
kangaroo
you on
will
that.
probably be maybe good. We don't know. I
You
really,
think so?
I'm hopeful. I'm so
The
hopeful.
way that can well, let's just see what kind of kangaroo he picks. But like,
Well,
yeah, I
that in
don't
that
know.
image, it looked fine. It looked like shy. We need to move on. We need to move
I'm
on.
moving
This is
past. I'm
crazy.
moving past because I wanted to show you this. And the next, the good, the bad, the ugly was gonna be. Did you see that
Oh
they by
yes,
accident released?
yes,
This is Carlos's new,
yes.
well, supposedly in quotations, allegedly. This is his new logo from Nike.
Mm.
So if you don't know, that's Rafa. No, this is Roger, Rafa Djokovic, Sinner, obviously, and this is Alcaraz's new tattoo. I
I'm
mean,
laughing.
tattoo
I'm laughing because
logo.
I really like R&R online. They're like, aren't these trophies enough to remind you that you won? And truly, they are. You don't need ugly tattoos to go with it. You just don't. Um,
Who are you, Arnar? Can you share your name because you are lit? We
okay,
do love that.
what do you think of Yannick's logo? I don't
It's whatever.
understand
It's so
it.
confusing. I don't even get it.
It looks like, it's like one of those little mazes. You have to There's a little dot and you have to
Oh
kind of like
yeah,
go through
no,
and
I don't
figure it
care.
out. I have no idea
Oh,
what the
is
hell
it
it
the
is.
S? I just noticed that. Is that the S? Oh, it's J and S. Is this a backwards J? If
Sure.
I have to guess that much, it's not good.
Wow.
It's a shield. It's too much happening. See, I just need to know good, bad, ugly. Which one are you picking for his?
Bad. Not
Yeah, I think it's
ugly,
basic.
not good. You
Okay,
know,
from all of these, which is good?
I kind of
You
am
need
a
only
classic
one.
guy. I really like the RF. I really like the Rafa
Yeah,
Nadal. Yeah.
same. I'm with you. The
Sorry,
good is
Federer.
Roger
Federer.
Federer.
Yeah, yeah.
Incredible, whoever designed this.
Sorry, who's
Who
top
is the
right?
huh?
Who's top right? Who's the D?
Djokovic.
Oh, it is Djokovic. Okay.
Who is bad?
Sinner. Oh no, wait. No, Sinner's ugly.
Ugly.
Um, I said Carlos's was bad.
You like
Federer's good.
Rafa? I'm just trying to figure out. I know it's a horn, maybe because the bull and because it's Spain. But like, can you tell? I guess now we can if
I
you're tennis
get it.
fan.
I've always known
Maybe
what it
yeah.
is. It's just
Yeah.
it's fine. I don't. I also think Djokovic is maybe if we knew the meaning behind like the story behind them, it would
But
be
you're a marketing person. You're a marketing person.
yeah. I don't love. I don't love like I. The more I look at Carlos's, I don't mind it compared to the other ones. I think it
Alcaraz,
could be interesting to see it on garments and on things. You know?
right?
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Arnar, super quick question. Arnar has a question. Can you see the comments, Shy, or no?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Do you think Alcaraz is making room for Nadal to be his coach? Ooh, that would be. Imagine.
I
That is
didn't
a
even
great
think
question.
about that.
Wow. You stumped. You got us. That is. I mean, if that happened, we would. I think everyone would just.
My answer is no,
Yeah, I think
but I
it's.
didn't even think about that.
I don't think so. I think Nadal's got too much going on with his
And he doesn't want to
organizations and
travel
his,
on the
yeah,
road. You could have traveled
he's
to
doing
every tournament with these
too
people.
much
Yeah.
stuff to do that. I think as a
Because
guest
remember Andy
appearance,
Murray was doing Novak? That
I
ended.
was just gonna say if Andy Murray can make a quick appearance and do it, that he could do it as like a fun, PR appearance thing. But does at this point Carlos need a like? Does he need to
Well,
change?
yeah. I think that in tough moments, like, are his coaches just saying "vamos, vamos, vamos"? Or are they giving like critical information for a strategy to do stuff? That's where I didn't really know because what was that other guy's name? Not Juan Carlos, but it was something. I can't remember his other coach's name.
Oh yeah, yeah, similar, yeah.
Um, he when they used to like sometimes let us hear in, even though I don't understand Spanish, you can tell it was very structured information that
Yeah.
he needed to do in order to change the game around. So obviously all of us are nosy AF and we want to know why they split and what happened. It seems like a very strong Carlos decision. But I guess time will tell. We'll
Wouldn't it?
figure it.
I think there was rumors that Carlos's logo would say "Vamos" somewhere. I just think like that would have been so good.
That's so many words.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you could trademark "Vamos." Anyway, okay,
Okay, so that was my good bag ugly segment with you. Thank you so much
perfect.
for
You're so
doing that.
welcome.
Also, if you are watching or not live or later on, if you are watching it, I'd love to know in the comments actually, because we're both engaging in the comments.
Oh,
I'd love to know in the comments. It says no connection. Can you still hear me?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
it just says no connection to your little yeah to
All
your
right,
little
okay.
yeah.
So, I would love to know what people's good, bad, ugly logo is, what they think, like who they think the good, the bad, the ugly, the logo was. My second question was outfits for the finals from the four people, which would be the women's finals was Sabalenka and Rebecca, and
No, no, I have
then
a better one. I have a better one. Your all-time favorite out of Oz Open men's outfit and women's outfit. Just
fine.
because I mean, listen, you got Naomi, you got all these other people. It doesn't need to be from the finals. I just think favorite
Sure.
men's, favorite
From the
women.
full tournament,
Yes.
who your favorite outfit was and who
Yeah.
had you can do the an ugly.
Yeah.
Samantha's here. She said she
Samantha,
loves the
see,
RF
yeah,
logo.
it is
See, yeah,
good.
it's clean, it's nice.
It's classic.
Um, so yeah, I would love to know that in the comments if you are not on the live. Whose logo did you like the best? Oh, and which Carlos tattoo needs to be X'd? We can tell to ask that. One of them needs to go. I just need to know which one needs to go from your opinion. One
Mm,
has to go.
they
Or
all
it just needs
must
to be
go.
redone, maybe. Okay, moving on. This is the part that I wanted to do with you, which was did you know, but you keep shutting it down. So I'm going to try for a third time.
Okay.
We're back. Did you know, or do you know, or just for people in general, how old is Carlos?
I know he's 22.
Okay.
Because that was the whole
And
thing. He's one of he would be the youngest to win all four, and he did at 22.
right.
Yeah.
But don't mess my thing. Did you know or do you know how many majors has he won?
Yes, I can do this. 2, 4, 6, 7.
That's correct. And what
Because
and just a few
I remember he's won 2 of each. He just hasn't won this
correct.
one. Yeah.
Correct. So he's won two Wimbledon, two US Open, two French Open, and he hadn't won the Australian Open, and now he has, so that is 7. Okay, how old is Sinner?
24.
Wow, well
Yeah.
done, you.
I was gonna say 26, but then I'm like, no, I think he's younger.
Okay, this is the part where you're gonna have a hard time.
Okay. Excuse
What
you?
or how many okay, you can tell me either which majors or how many majors has he won?
Okay. Oh, Sinner? Sinner has won the Oz Open twice. We saw him win Wimbledon. He lost the French to him, but has he won it before? I don't think so. US Open once. So one US Open, two Oz, and Wimbledon. 4.
That is correct. Insane out of you, because last night you couldn't figure that out and you're driving me nuts. So I figured I'd ask you today.
Yeah. Oh my God,
So
Arnar is all over it. Arnar is nailing this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, crushing
Keep
it.
going. Anything
So
else?
well, I gave it away earlier, but which one hasn't he won? And this was the French. Remember, this is the one that it was over 5 hours. Him and Carlos. He had three opportunities to win it. 3. I watched that thing and I was screaming at the TV. Anyways, it wasn't meant to be.
I
So
would love
Carlos
to watch
recorded
that
it.
match. I would love to watch the recording. I'd never watched it. I heard
Oh,
about it, watched the highlights. I would love to watch it. That just feels like one of the most insane,
he spends 5 hours on the couch.
crazy. Yeah.
And I did, and it was just one of those things that just sucked you in. It was insane. Okay. And
What else?
then my next one to you is, did you know, but I would like to share my screen for this one.
Oh,
So
okay.
1 second. Because I think this one's like quite interesting and like maybe a bit weird, in a interesting weird way, but like also
Okay.
creepy. Can you see screen? No.
No,
Not
you
yet.
need to now. I can. Okay.
Did you know that
Uh-huh.
all 4 of them
Mm.
won the Australian Open at 22? And if you are listening and not watching my screen, that's Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, Sinner, and Carlos. All of them won their first
Hmm.
ever Australian Open at 22, all on February 1st.
Magic
Creepy?
little number. How funny. Okay.
What do you think about that? It's a bit creepy or no?
I mean, I just love that the internet finds all these facts and then
That's
puts
and
them up. Yeah, I mean, we would never really know them before. It's kind of one of the nice things about the internet, you know? It's like, oh, cool.
Okay,
So,
before I share my screen, my last did you know for
mm,
you
mm.
mostly is who was okay, so we know Carlos is the youngest to ever do it. I believe his is the youngest to win all 4 majors at 22 years and 272 days. I don't know why I know that, but that's a weird, the number is
Great.
just 222. Okay, so he's the youngest to do it. Who was the second youngest?
Oh, to win Oz?
No, to win all 4 majors.
Oh, right. Whose like record did he beat?
Let me
I
remove that.
would
Yeah.
guess it is, well, it's probably one of the big 3. I want to say maybe Federer.
Federer. And what age was Federer? If you have to make it.
24.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of me or something? Do you have a
I
slide?
do have a picture. I'm trying to share a screen. So let me just give you a couple of hints because like you're close but wrong person.
Oh, and then it's Nadal.
Correct. So let me show you window, screen, share.
And how old?
Well, I want to share my screen so you can
Oh,
see
there
it.
you go.
Can you see this?
Oh, yeah, I can. You took a picture of the TV?
Yeah, correct. So Carlos was 22, as we
Hmm.
know. Rafa 24, so 2 years still, and then he won his
Do you think
4th.
that's why he was there watching the finals, wondering, like, is he going to do it? Is he going to beat my record or is he
No,
not?
I think they hired, my honest opinion, from coming from a sports background is they hired him to do a bunch of like other activations
Right. Okay.
throughout the week. So then it was like an honorary, hey, it'd be nice for the
Mm,
program, come sit and like,
I'll watch.
and they were, and also maybe they're honoring a bunch of Australian Open champions. If you
Yes.
notice, that front row had like
Yeah.
it was another guy's like 50th year since he last won. So it was
Well,
like a
he
big year
presented
for
it.
them.
He
Yeah, I don't know
presented
his
the
name.
Peter
That's why I
Carlos.
can't like
Yeah.
say, but I
Yeah.
think that so they had some activations and things, and they like essentially
Sure.
paid for him to come and do it,
Okay.
which is also a nice to have him there. And I love that the both guys respected him so much in their speech, which to
Mm,
me I was like taken aback by that they're that like the fact that Djokovic is looking at Nadal like that, even though he's won more majors than Nadal, is
sure.
like interesting, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways, moving back onto this. So
Okay.
Nadal was 24 when he won his fourth major. Roger, 27. Wasn't
Okay.
expecting Roger to be that
Right.
old.
Right.
And then, hello, Andre Agassi, half Persian, and Novak, both 29. So
Is
this
Andre
kid is
Agassi
insane.
half Persian?
Fun, you read the book.
I did
His
read
dad.
the book. Yeah. Is he Persian or is
You
he
said it
from
was.
somewhere else in the Middle
You
East?
said
Oh
you
my
said it
God.
was the best book you read, and you told
It
me he
was
was.
incredible.
I can't believe you can't remember this. The
I
dad is
highly
Persian for sure.
recommend, if even if you're not a tennis fan, to read his biography. It is
Or the audiobook, I'm sure will be good too.
incredible. No, the book is so good. Parents, Emmanuel Agassi. Let's just type in
But I'm
ethnicity.
pretty sure you told me his dad was Persian.
I think no, Armenian. And Iranian descent. Okay, okay, it's a combo. That's why I wasn't fully
In the
sure.
book, you said that it said that he was Persian.
Yeah, no, American of Armenian. No, it's Armenian and Iranian. He's a combo, and I remember
Well,
they.
Persia back in the day was both. So
Okay,
there you go.
we're not.
We're not getting into this
Well, yeah,
argument.
we
He's
have other
Persian. We're moving
things to
on.
go through. Yeah,
R&R saying I'm still in disbelief that Sinner lost to Djokovic. I know. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. But also, like, it's nice to switch it up once in a while.
incredible.
Keep it spicy a little bit. Okay, here's a question that I asked you last night, but I love to ask everyone that's also listening, but also in the comments, feel free. Novak, just give him a little bit of stage credit. A lot of people don't like him. I get that. Like I said earlier, I wasn't a massive Novak fan when we were younger because how could you like Novak when you liked Roger and Nadal? You're always cheering for them.
They were more personable. It comes down to this personality question that you've been asking, which what, nice little tie in there, nice little thread through the programming today. But yes, it's the personality piece. They were just more
Personality,
like,
yeah, maybe it is
yeah,
like maybe fans feel more connected to a certain person, and if you're too controversial, maybe he was too ahead of his time. Sometimes I feel like I'm too ahead of my time, so I want to give him some grace. Maybe he was too ahead of his time on being too
sure.
vocal about things, and the other two were like heavily media trained and more reserved and maybe people
Yeah.
pleasing.
And
So
also,
the time.
don't forget that when you are a bigger personality and you're more well liked, you have bigger brand deals. People want to work with you. Like it comes with all that other stuff, right? So like
Yeah,
that.
but then how do you feel about like just following, like being sheep and following everyone? I felt like I think that Novak back then was
Yeah,
just a little ahead of his time. He was controversial because he was speaking about things he was passionate about
yeah,
and that were true to him, as opposed to maybe Roger and Nadal were more script and happy to follow the script and
sure,
more not ruffle feathers.
sure. Okay, yes, agreed.
So, because sometimes that happens to me too, and I feel like maybe I'm just doing this a little too early in all my creative, crazy thinking.
Are you ruffling
So
feathers?
I'm
No,
constantly ruffling feathers,
that's
not
me
trying
ruffling.
to, but
I
it's
feel like I'm ruffling feathers. You're not really ruffling.
you know what? You all honestly,
I'm
you beat
always
me to the
ruffling.
ruffle.
I kind
You
of love
beat
it.
me. Sometimes I gotta walk you off that ledge
Just
and
connect
bring
with
you.
me.
He's misting his face to calm himself down.
Yeah,
Back to my point because you have thrown us off for a loop.
yeah.
Novak.
Hmm.
What was my point? My point was Novak ruffling
Ahead of
feathers.
his time. We gotta give him credit. Maybe something to do with his speech. The face mist got the
Got
best of you.
the face was, I can't
It
believe you did this
derailed
on
you
camera.
completely.
So insane.
It was not part of the plan.
It was not part of the plan,
Good
Novak.
morning.
Someone said
Okay.
I was ready for R&R said I was ready for Novak to announce his retirement in his long
I
speech. Okay,
know
but there was coded information in that long speech.
there
He
was.
said he did. Oh, it's coming back to me. Thanks, R&R. He there was coded information in that long speech, and he did kind of say, if I can like make it back over here
Hmm.
again, kind of vibes, like I don't know where the rest of the year will take me. Something like that. Don't quote me, but it was along those lines, which I was like, ooh, that hip that he was rubbing the whole second and third match, he was having some kind of like indigestion stuff happening too. So Novak wasn't extremely healthy while playing the last two sets. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but I 1000% noticed it. My question was, before you face mist interrupted me,
Now I'm
was
moisturizing. I've
no,
got it
Bun, just listen to me before you throw me off.
going. Okay.
Okay. So think about what Novak just had to do. Everyone, if you're a fan or not fan, as a pure athlete's point of view, not only did you have to go through Sinner, but you then had to face Carlos in a 1 day recovery day at your age. And think about Carlos and Sinner, they don't have to play anyone else at their level besides themselves. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is that Tiafo, Shelton, whoever else, Tommy, they can never, not never, but if they have to get to the finals, most likely they'll have to go through Sinner and Carlos to get to the
Yeah,
finals.
both of them are
And
walls. You got to get through like
if
both
you're
these
conquering
hurdles
one
quickly.
wall, you're then conquering another wall. But
Yeah.
that's insane. So the fact that Novak was even in that match and even made it so competitive, and their rallies, the way he was moving, it was incredible. And I would love to see anybody else go through both walls to then become the champion. And you know what that reminds me a lot of? Andy Murray, Roddick. They had to go through Roger, go
Yeah, yeah,
through
yeah.
Nadal, and when
And
Djokovic was
Greek.
coming up, then go through Djokovic, which is why they never really won things. They were
Yeah,
incredible athletes,
yeah.
incredible tennis players, but to go through wall after wall after
You
wall,
almost need like one or two of them to be injured so you get a bit of a break.
and
That's
like
kind of how it
Novak
happens. But
was, which is
Murray
why I'm a
won.
bit
I think
sad for
Murray's
him.
won five. Murray did well. He's also won like I think two Olympic
Two
medals.
Wimbledons. Remember when he like retired
Yeah,
and came back and was like
yeah,
injured and can't do it
yeah,
and came back? So
yeah,
good for him.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Of course, Samantha's a fan. She
He
said,
loves
that's why we
me as well.
love you,
I'm
Babe, for
currently
your face.
moisturizing,
Okay.
Samantha. I
You're
mean,
so
we're
insane.
doing 2-in-1. We're being super productive. You saw me on live for an hour. I'm gonna face mist.
We
I'm gonna
have to giddy
moisturize.
up because these people are going to get bored and sick
Yeah,
and
let's
tired of
go.
us.
What else do you
We're,
have?
we're past the tennis, everyone. We love the
We're
tennis. We're,
moving on.
we're
Shall
not
you have
fully
8 minutes?
past the tennis. We're past Australian Open. A
Okay.
quick update for all the people. The Davis Cup, if you don't know what the Davis Cup is, it's happening. One of the matches is happening in Vancouver this weekend coming up, Friday and Saturday. I'm not promoting, but I'm kind of promoting, I guess. And it's the men's. And I believe it's Canada versus Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil. So Brazilian fans are always loud, always crazy, always ready to make things happen. So I'm excited. We get to go. I'm super excited actually
I
that
don't
I
know
get
how you're
to
gonna physically go, but I guess I'll have to figure that out with
have the
you.
people in the boot. I will be going. I got a boot, I have crutches and a scooter. Nothing stopping me.
We
I
need
will
to like
show up.
message them to be like, can you give us the
ADA seating.
like the area where people that are injured sit, like
ADA seating.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Whatever. I'm really excited. What hot tips and things do you have for people who have no idea what Davis Cup is?
I don't know if I have
Do
hot
you know what it
tips.
is?
I
Well,
just
do you
know
know
it's happening here in Vancouver at UBC. It's happening on Friday, Saturday.
Saturday?
It,
Which is the who is the player that we're really excited to
Oh,
watch and see?
we love a Brazilian, but he's from Montreal. Player called Gabriel Diallo. He's cute. He's tall. We watched him at Miami Open. We zipped over. We saw a bit of him, and then we zipped over to go watch him at a match. And he was beating the player, and then he got
You
hurt.
know
He
who
got
he was
injured.
beating? The young French kid that's also really good looking, that
Oh
also did really well in the
yeah,
Miami Open. And they were playing on a side court at nighttime. Like nobody was
I'll
really
never
even
forget it.
there.
Man, he was
And
killing
then
it. He was so good, and then he like hurt his. I think he hurt his foot, his ankle.
ankle. That's what I wanted you to say. We both got ankle problems. I want to know how his
I
recovery is doing. If someone
wonder.
will give me 10 minutes with this kid, I want to ask him all things ankle. I need. How does this work? How do I get interviews with these
Do you
people?
think he's gonna sign your crutch because he too can maybe relate
I
to
want to ask him his recovery plans. What did he do?
woman
Because I
down,
need a
man down?
fast recovery plan.
Yes.
So if anybody, whoever's listening, you know, I mean, my real goal and dreams for this show is that I would like to be physically present at these events from the
Uh-huh.
sidelines, which is
Uh-huh.
the name of the show, and
Okay.
reporting live to you on what's happening or
Mm.
updates. Doesn't have to be all encompassing Davis Cup, but like a great putting it out in the universe moment would be we go there, we have our little setup, we show you the background that we're like live in the space, and then we give you a little Davis Cup update, and then we give you the general sports update that I like to give everybody. So moving forward, I need to figure out who I need to reach out to make these things happen. Okay,
Okay, great.
swiftly moving on because everyone's going to be tired of
Coach
an
Shai,
hour
we have
long.
5 minutes. These are an hour long. I thought initially they were going to be 20 minutes. So let's go. It's rapid
We
fire.
have a lot of things to talk about. I'm going to need you to just hang on. Um, okay. So, quick women's sports update because we all need a women's sports update. Let me quickly tell you a few fun facts. LPGA Tour, like I told you the last time we were on, that they were in Orlando. They played the Hilton Grand Vacation Tour of Champions. This was the one where Carlton, remember Carlton that we
Mm-hmm,
did
mm-hmm,
last
mm-hmm.
week? He was in the tournament. So what happens is the only tournament where you have celebrities playing the same time in
Yes.
the same grouping as LPGA Tour players. Orlando, I guess, got like a cold freeze or something crazy happened to
Yes.
the weather. So they actually had to cut the tournament short. Usually 72 holes, they made it 54 holes. And because of that, Nelly Korda, not out of default because she was the winner, she was 8 under, she
Mm.
won her 16th career title.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Go,
and we spoke about
Nelly.
Nelly last week and the whole
Yeah, we
concept.
did.
And I still didn't even look up if that was fake or real. So maybe I'll do that for next episode.
Oh,
But
yeah, we need.
Tiger and her were going kind of head to head about the TGL Indoor League
While you
quote.
talk, I can do a quick Google.
And that was wild, crazy talk out of Tiger. And most people aren't going to go head to head with Tiger. But if that actually came out of his mouth, I will be very gladly to say it's crazy talk out of him. So that's Nelly update. Another fun
Okay, well,
update.
I have a quick thing based on AI overview on Google. I said, did Tiger Woods say bad things about Nelly Korda? And he's like, based on available information, Tiger Woods has not said bad things about Nelly Korda, which
Well, that's not
makes.
how you got to look it up. We got to put a quote in there. Bad things, like what's bad things?
Okay, all right. Continue.
Okay, another women's sport update. Of course, Arsenal, because we got to represent.
Hmm, hmm.
Um, Arsenal women's soccer or football update is okay. So I didn't know this, so I had to Google it a bit. But because I don't think FIFA is doing a good enough job of really like showcasing this, that they're creating these random cups alongside the FIFA, like the World Cup. So they have
Okay,
these like secondary cups that they're creating, money generating. I don't know.
sure.
So they had this thing called it was the inaugural FIFA Women's Champions Cup, which ended on Sunday. It says the European Giants Arsenal. Let's go. Women FC battled the Brazilian heavyweights SC Corinthians, which I don't really know too much about women's soccer slash football in Brazil, but that's
Hmm.
cool. There was in a match, and it was the Intercontinental Queens. That's what they were calling it. So, anyways, women's Arsenal team won that whole tournament. So the FIFA Women's Champions Cup. I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging. Arsenal qualified for the tournament after overcoming Barcelona in UEFA Women's Champions League in the final in May 2025. The victory automatically put them into the semifinals, and they beat Moroccan powerhouse ASFAR at the Benford Stadium on 20 Jan. Okay, so I'll do a
I'm
little bit more
ashamed.
digging.
I didn't even know there was a women's Arsenal league. Didn't know.
Right. So there is a so when I worked for the team,
Yeah,
there was, I guess, women's soccer still existed, but it was like existed but like non-existent in the sense where people were getting like you would get free tickets. It would be in a very small stadium, like not actually at Emirates Stadium.
sure,
And it was just like everything else in women's sport where there was no money. You need the
sure.
money to fund, to promote, to put it all there. The athletes have always been incredible. They've always
course.
been, thanks to Billie Jean, right? Also,
Of
it's
course.
Black History Month, so thanks to Billie Jean and for making the tournament money equal for men and women for the
Yes,
U.S.
equal
Open and for
pay.
the Williams
Yeah,
sisters. So
yeah.
for Black History Month, let's snap it up for the Williams sisters for not only being the first in the sense of to really be on a stage to shake things up, but for just being incredible athletes in general and just winning, grinding, showing up every day, even when people were saying really mean things to them. And just like, I can't even
They changed
believe
the
how
sport.
hard it was for them at that time.
I feel like
Now
they
that everyone's
changed
a
it.
go women's sports,
Yeah, I
huh?
feel like they changed the sport in so many
They did
ways.
change the sport. They
Yeah, it
changed
was
women's
incredible.
sports, but
Yeah,
massively tennis.
yeah.
We have a
And
group
there's
chat
2 of
called
them,
the
which is
Williams
the best
sisters.
part. Like, there's literally it's like and
Yeah,
then they would play doubles, and they've won, like oh, man. Anyway, we could
yeah,
go on about that for a very
yeah.
long time. Okay, okay.
Exactly. So,
What
like for
else?
Black History, let's just recognize them because I'd love
Yeah.
to do that. And
Mhm.
also, we have a group chat called the Williams Sisters with
We do.
us, and then we have two other friends we play tennis with. Like
Yeah,
they've changed culture, tennis, sports, access to
everything.
women, everything. So go
They
them.
also won an Oscar for their dad, King Richard, remember?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
actually really good. It
The only
was actually really.
unfortunate thing is Will Smith won, but that whole thing was
Oh,
overshadowed
is
with
that
the
when he
slap.
slapped?
Yeah. Yeah,
Shit.
unfortunately, the slap got the anyway.
Ah, that's
Okay,
crazy
yes.
talk.
What else? What
Okay, so
else?
that's my me wrapping it up a little bit about women's sports. That's
Yeah.
all the quick little fun facts I wanted to hit you with, and I want to leave everybody with, and we can wrap it up on this. Winter Olympics is happening. It's not too many people are talking about it, but I need people to giddy up,
To get
refocus.
going.
It's in Italy.
In
Feb
Milan, no.
6th.
Milan.
Yeah, see. Feb 6th, when it all starts, if you had to pick one Winter Olympic sport to
Mm,
watch, what would it be?
great question. I really enjoy this. You might not know this, but like I think it's the luge, like the really fast down the hill. It's
Oh,
pretty
like remember
dangerous.
the movie that they made with the Jamaican team? Bobsled,
Yes, yes, bobsledding. Yeah, that checks out.
right?
That I do like the other one where they like go on that hill like and really high up and they're thank you bobsledding, Samantha. And I like the really Samantha, maybe you can help me figure this one out too with the actions, like the one where they go like down and they go up high and they're like flying forever and ever and ever and then they kind of like land, whatever that one
With
is.
what are they using? Skis?
Skiing, yeah, they ski down and it's like the craziest, like they fly forever. Remember
They do
they're like
flips and stuff
flat?
or no?
No, they're like kind of like flat,
Oh,
like
like
their
and then they
body.
become
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
bat almost. Yeah, that is
Yes.
kind of
I think
cool.
that
I
one's
don't know what
so
that's
cool.
called. That's really cool.
You want me to
I'm
say
gonna
ice
hit you with,
skating, don't you?
pardon?
You want me to say ice skating.
I thought you were gonna say ice skating. I thought you were saying
I
Michelle
knew
Kwan,
it. I
the
knew it.
triple ups, because that's what we grew up on. Remember, I wish I could do it right now. This ankle's really throwing my game off
What
to
are you
show
gonna
you
triple
people.
sow cow or
Yeah,
triple
we
what?
should do this in the living room. And remember,
I
we would
know.
just land safely and like we would. Anyways, the ice skating as kids was a real thing. I haven't watched it since we were kids, which is quite sad. I'm gonna hit you with a couple Canadian things. Curling. I actually, if you have you ever done
It's great.
curling,
Have you ever
it's
have
so
you
much fun.
I did you just ask me if I've done it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it in school. We're
Yeah, I know.
in
I
Canada.
couldn't remember
It's
if you got to
great.
do it.
It's so
In
fun.
PE, in PE, we got like 3 curling classes. I think that was so cool. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It's actually quite hard, very strategic. I'm really into
Yes.
curling.
Yes.
Obviously, hockey, and I obviously always
It
am going to
is
go
fun.
for Team Canada and all things hockey. So that to me, like,
And there's always a big US Team Canada rivalry. Like the
yeah,
game is
and you just
always
have to.
good. Yeah, it's
And
fun.
women's hockey's on the map now.
Yeah.
Now we have professional women's hockey league.
Yeah.
Vancouver has a team. We're super proud of that. And so I just feel like it's always been national hockey for
Yeah.
women has gotten recognized during the Olympics, but now that we have actually a league, which makes it like really exciting to see kind of those women come up through the ranks. So those two are big, heavy Canadian for me. Curling and
Mhm.
hockey is heavy, but like I don't mind seeing some of like the snowboarding stuff and the
Yeah,
skiing
the
kind of
tricks.
like you mentioned.
Yeah.
um Samantha said yes to figure skating too. I feel like was figure skating was really good when we were younger. What happened to it? Why did it kind of
It's
fall
still
off?
good. No, no, it's still good. It's still good. We just
But
haven't
like,
we
are
haven't
you
watched in
sitting
a
and
while.
dedicating yourself to watch Michelle Kwan? You know what I mean? Like back
Oh,
then.
yeah. Yeah. She's an ambassador for the US. I don't know for like what she was under the Biden administration. I'm pretty sure because my friend was an ambassador for the US for Barbados, and he would take pictures with her all the time, and like he would say
Michelle
that she was an
Kwan?
ambassador. Michelle Kwan. Yes. No, this is a real thing. Yeah, she still
Crazy.
looks the
I have
same.
no clue what she's up to.
Yeah. No, that's what she's up to. I'm
You know
literally
what's
telling
funny?
you.
That's the only name in figure skating that's just like stuck in my head. Isn't that also like kind of wild
Wasn't
how
there like
that
a
happened?
Yamaguchi? Don't you remember like
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I
Um
want to hit you with this last thing because
uh-huh.
it's also because Team Canada, let's go. So I don't know if you
Mhm.
knew this, but finally, because Canada and sports and money is sometimes tough for us. Growing up was always a hard thing. But
Mhm.
the Canadian Olympic Committee launches Team Canada 2035, a 10-year strategic plan to transform and strengthen sports in Canada. And
Okay.
so they are finally putting money, you know how they say put your money where your mouth is. So they're backing
Mhm.
with 500 million private equity investment.
Ooh.
I don't think that's enough for 10 years. Think about that. So hopefully more money goes into that.
Mhm.
So the three things they're focusing on, obviously podium wins. We want to be the top 5 nations to be considered for summer and winter Olympics. Absolutely. Please. We're always like, US always wins everything. It's very annoying.
No,
Um,
China. Oh, I guess in the summer, China is a big
like
winner.
Yeah, but also they just like win a lot fast. So like
Sure, sure,
because
sure.
there's just so much money put into sports in the States and Canada. I'm thanking you
But
for doing
but
something
also
for us.
you need to keep in mind, for every one Canadian, there's 100 Americans. Like it's just like the
Sure, whatever. We just need more money,
we're
Ben.
moving
I'm
on.
just putting
Okay,
that there.
beautiful.
The
Also,
next thing is,
quick side note, Samantha, yes, she's like, babe, was your event called ski jumping? Yes, ski jumping. That makes the
oh,
most sense.
cool.
That name literally is what they're doing.
Oh,
Yes, thank you, Samantha.
yeah.
Okay, please proceed.
Okay, so in the last 2 points for the Canadian Olympics for the next 10 years is they want to inspire 1 million more young people to participate in organized sports. I'm all for that. Let's do
Mhm,
it.
mhm.
And they had to come in with the whole planet thing, which of course they do because
What planet?
climate change. Well, they're just wanting to leading climate action to protect the environment with
Oh,
sports
yeah.
displayed, which is true. You do need that. Remember when we had the 2010 Winter Olympics, we both weren't here. We were out of town, but there was
Mhm.
no snow at Whistler.
Oh,
I will never
I
forget
see
that.
what you mean. I thought they were gonna, like, tell us to recycle or something, but
Oh, well, we should be
rolling my
recycling
eyes.
regardless, but
Um,
just like helping protect the planet so snow shows up on mountains when
sure.
it's supposed to and things like that.
I hate to break it to you, I think it's too late, but yes, that's for doom and gloom,
But
pod.
I think that they just like had to write that, right? Three
Sure,
things that we're gonna do
of
is
course.
more sports for Canadian youth, like they have to
Yay.
say that. More for the planet because you
More
better.
snow because we need it for the actual games.
And then global warming is a real thing, people. And we need podium wins because what the hell are we doing? We need podium wins. And we're gonna leave everyone on that. See you all on Thursday. I will be doing it at the same time, 10 a.m. And that will be a little bit different. I don't know if he will come for a Thursday session as well. Bay, maybe, maybe not. But I'll kind of give you guys more of an update on what's happened during the week and then what's coming up on the weekend. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If there's things you're looking forward to, what is one sport or thing you're looking forward to this week?
Or what would you like to talk or what would you like to maybe hear about?
Oh
Also,
yeah,
I'll bring my
you can
face
say that in
mask.
the comments. But I need to know what is one thing you're looking forward to for the week?
Like
You,
sports-wise?
anything.
What
Your
is one thing I'm
sports.
looking forward to? Oh, I think we might be going to the Davis Cup. So if we do, that is something that I'm really looking forward to. That'd be really
That was
fun.
on my list too.
Ooh,
I'm
trick
really looking forward
question.
to the Davis Cup.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
really looking forward to the Davis Cup. That's what I'm really excited about. If we don't get to go in
I was
person,
gonna say, do we have tickets for sure? We don't know.
we will
TBD.
figure that out.
TBD.
People
Okay.
are working. People are working on it behind the scenes
People.
for us. And the other thing I'm looking forward to is I need to figure out when the opening ceremony is for the Olympics. I'd like to watch that in Milan
Yeah,
to
it is
see what the
fun.
Italians are up
Oh,
to.
I know what I'm looking forward to. Bad Bunny, Super Bowl on
That's next week on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us for round 3. We have learned from our mistakes from the last episode when I'm sharing screen for you to hear our voices. We need to be on the screen as well. Hopefully, these episodes will also be at Somehow I'll have to figure out on podcast platforms. So that is my next goal for all of you. If you have any suggestions for us, hit us in the comments, get into our DMs, let us know. Thank you as always for supporting us, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday at
And
10 a.m.
Samantha and Arnar, thank you for hanging out
Thanks
and
for joining.
participating. It's
Yeah,
always very fun when
exactly.
people
It's an
participate.
absolute pleasure. It's fun when people can come on the live because it feels like we
We're hanging.
are, yeah, you're hanging out with us. We're hanging out with you. We get to chit chat all things sports. If you missed the Grammys because you're too far, you've come too late to the live chat. We did a whole Grammys piece right in the beginning, so you can watch this
A
live on
little
my
bit of
channel.
entertainment never hurt nobody.
Absolutely. See you on
Okay,
Thursday.
bye.
Bye.